I'm Chris Sturm. This is Matt Lautner, Cattle TV. We're here at the 2011 Tulsa State Fair. We're in our grand champion Chianina Heifer Drive, sponsored by Shout Show Cattle, Miles Shout and family. We've got our 10 class champions out here. Class 1 there is Jonah Northcutt. Class 2 is Michaela Eastep. Class 3, Brooks Thompson. Class 4, young man there in the blue is Jacob Moore. That's a really good female. She could be in contention out here, a September yearling. Class 5 is shown by Kyle Hebert. That's a really dang good one as well. Our judge liked him awful well, and that could be a very major contender. Class 6 is Lauren Nowakowski, an exceptional female from the side, really clean and level in her lines. Next is the favorite in my mind, a Monopoly sired heifer shown by Cammie Gregory. She was late junior yearling champion at the Junior Nationals. Next will be our Class 8 champion shown by Braden Chovanec. That's a really good one as well. She's got a lot of power and shape and dimension. She could be a player as well. She's a John Sullivan bred heifer. Class 9 is champion was Caitlin Lester, and class number 10 was Austin Grillner. Really great set of heifers out here in the Chianina Drive. Once again, thanks to our sponsor, Shout Show Cattle. Check out shoutshowcattle.com. Miles does a great job there in Yukon, Oklahoma. He's one of the show barn managers there at Express Ranches, and he's got a great club calf operation there at his own place just outside of Yukon, Oklahoma. So check out his program for all your show heifer and show steer needs. As we said, it's probably going to come down to that Class 7 champion, Cammie Gregory. The heifer there coming into view, she's really stout, powerful, big-bodied, really impressive. I like that one really well. I think she fits our judge's type and kind very closely. Really cowy, but still got that show ring presence. The heifer there, our Class 5 champion, I think she could be right there with her as well, shown by Kyle Hebert. The one there now in view, she's really deep-bodied, balances up awful nice. Got a little more chest floor, but that's a really powerful female as well. And then the heifer there, certainly in 6 as well, shown by Lauren Nowakowski. She's a little more sleek in that front 1/3, not quite as maybe broody as the females that bookend her, shown by Hebert and Gregory, but our judge spoke very highly of that female in class. For me, she's just probably not quite as powerful as those two around her, but she certainly could be a contender as well. And then last but not least, don't forget our Class 4 champion, the young man down here just to the right. He's got a really good female. That's one shown by Jacob Moore. She's a September yearling. When she sets up on the side, she's about as striking as you can make one as far as the side view profile is concerned. Very clean in her lines, very ideal in her skeletal makeup. That's a impressive female. So we've got 4 or 5 contenders out here that certainly could be the ones to beat. And also, let's not forget that Class 8 champion down here to the far left, just behind the Gregory heifer. She's shown by Braden Chovanec. That's the one bred by John Sullivan and company there in Iowa. I like her just for her total power and shape and dimension. She just reads to be an outstanding brood cow down the road. She's not quite as clean through that chest, but she'll make an outstanding female for that young man in the breeding pasture. Looks like it's an awful close decision. Our judge is Mr. Greg Wathel. We saw him judge our ring 1 there yesterday. He's being assisted by his wife there, Pearl, and they've done a great job throughout the day. He's been really impressed with the lineup of heifers here in the Key Show. The quality certainly has continued to come all day long. But as we said, they think it's going to be that Gregory heifer to beat. He called her stunning in class and certainly spoke very fondly of that one. So I'm going to go with the Monopoly heifer to win right there in view. Our judge is standing right behind that Cammie there, the yellow shirt. We'll see what our judge has to say about this lineup. Our judge just said, wow, this is an impressive lineup. Really impressed. Exceptional quality. He said it's overwhelming for what he's got out in front of him here in this Grand Champion Drive. He said he tips his cap to the breeders, producers, and exhibitors here in Oklahoma who helped put together this line of incredible Chianina females. Our judge said from getting there in Class 1, he wanted these females to have some functionality, some soundness, and some broodiness. He's looking just for a really complete functional type of female to win these classes, and certainly out here to win this Grand Champion Chianina Drive. Said he's just trying to find the words to describe this lineup. He's almost left speechless. He's going to go out and pick our champion in reserve. As I said, I think it'll be that Gregory heifer, but there's 4 or 5 out here that certainly look the part. And yes, it's going to be that Monopoly sired heifer shown by Cameron Gregory. Class 7 champion, raised by John Sullivan, I believe sold by Luke Doors. So congratulations to all the parties involved on that great female. She was your late junior champion at Junior Nationals. So she's certainly been a competitive heifer all year long. Once again, congratulations to our Grand Champion Chianina heifer, Cameron Gregory. We're going to have Avery Wood come in there for second to have a chance to compete for, or no, excuse me, Brooke Wessels. Brooke Wessels coming in there from that class for contention for reserve Grand Champion Chianina heifer. As you start to look at these heifers, that Class 8, she's really coming together for me again. The young man's got her parked there just perfect now. Braden Chauvinik, another John Sullivan bred heifer. Wow, that one's awful good. She could be the one for reserve. She was our Class 8 champion. The heifer there right in the middle of your screen. As I said, she's got just a touch of chest, but besides that, I don't know how much she can change that one. She's awful good. He's moving that way. Oh, I think he's going to head back to the mic. Well, he's heading back out here to take a look one more time. Gave us a little fake right there. I think he was trying to find out if he had to pick 3, and he does have to pick a top 3, I believe. He's looking at that Chauvinik heifer, our Class 8 champion. He's starting to move down the line. We got that really powerful heifer there from Class 5 shown by Kyle Hebert. Class 4 September yearling by Jake Jacob Moore. He's moving around the Moore heifer now towards the Hebert heifer there, the summer yearling. It's really, really close here. Some very high quality heifers once again. He's coming back towards these older yearling heifers. He's right in front of that Class 8 champion, that Chauvinik heifer that's once again bred by John Sullivan. I believe Jared Bedwell's working on that one, so some of the best in the business getting this heifer ready. She looks awful nice out there. Should be right there to the right of your screen. Just a touch of white there in her flank. For me, I'd probably, as I look at him here one last time, I'd probably go with that Chauvinik heifer reserve. He's moving that way. That may be what he's going to do. And yes, it's going to be Braden Chauvinik for reserve Grand Champion Chianina heifer, bred once again by John Sullivan. John Sullivan clean sweep here on top for breeding these champion keys. He's moving down the line towards that senior yearling heifer calf shown by Jacob Moore, Class 4 champion. It should be your 3rd overall. Congratulations to Jacob Moore. Well, once again, thanks to our Chianina Heifer Show sponsor, Shout Show Cattle. An incredible lineup out here. Congratulations to our champion with that Monopoly sired heifer, Cammy Gregory. Sold by Luke Doris, our reserve grand champion heifer, once again bred by John Sullivan, shown by Braden Chauvinik, and I believe sold by Jared Bedwell. And our 3rd overall heifer, shown by Jacob Moore. Congratulations to all parties involved. An outstanding lineup, and once again, thanks to Shout Show Cattle. Check out shoutshowcattle.com for their great offering of steers and heifers there in Yukon, Oklahoma.